By its very nature, Russian state TV's purpose is to gush about President Vladimir Putin. But even for the Kremlin, the new TV series Moscow, Kremlin, Putin takes that glorification to a new level. Episode 1 features him crisscrossing the country. How can he keep such a schedule? It's a marathon, exudes the reporter. And yet, he keeps such a beautiful form, adds the host. Then, there's a visit with kids in Sochi. Putin loves children, says the host. You can't fake that. It's not just the kids he loves, chimes in his press secretary. He just loves people in general. And apparently, animals, too. Footage from his mountain visit to the Tiva region was released last week, but there's yet more of the visit in this program. Mountain goats would normally run away from people, but with Putin, they stayed close, said his press secretary. They must have accepted him, joked someone else in the group. And what about more dangerous animals, like bears? Not to worry. Is a bear an idiot? No. If a bear sees Putin, he'll behave decently, of course. All day, independent journalists such as Dmitry Kolizev have been trying to hold back their chuckles.
It really looks like Soviet propaganda, but today is not 1930s or 1970s. Today is 2018, and I think that people can't take it seriously. It's really funny.
One reason for the sycophantic treatment may be that Putin's popularity has taken a hit of late. His ratings have tumbled from around the usual 80% to closer to 50%. As a result of his plans to raise the retirement age, weekend protests drew tens of thousands, though none of that, of course, was mentioned in the show.
I think that they still think that TV show can help and solve all their problems.
Still, if the aim was to humanize Putin, one big thing was missing. Not a word about his family or personal life. That was kept as secretive as ever. Chris Brown, CBC News, Moscow.
So Vladimir Putin is a master of messaging, both inside and out of the country. And he and his diplomatic corps have been busy signaling to the rest of the world that something serious might just be about to happen in Syria. Some of the messages are strange, including this one from the Russian embassy this week. A tweet claiming there's about to be a staged chemical attack in Idlib, a hoax. English-speaking foreign specialists have arrived in Syria to attempt staging chlorine chemical attack, it read. In reality, these images are from a pro-Syrian government movie funded by the Syrian regime about a foreign journalist faking chemical weapons attacks along with terrorists. So what's really happening here? Well, Idlib in northwestern Syria is the last place largely held by the opposition. Yes, there are about 10,000 jihadist fighters there, but also nearly 3 million trapped civilians desperate for safety. Now, the UN and others are really worried the Russian-backed Syrian regime is about to attack Idlib. That's why Russia's tweets are raising eyebrows. As is news of a massive Russian military buildup in the Mediterranean, the biggest since it first intervened in 2015. And tonight, U.S. President Donald Trump is paying attention, tweeting out a warning against any offensive in Idlib.